It's so crazy to me because I think back about when I started this business and my belief systems at that time, and how my own thoughts about me not being a good leader or me not knowing what in the world, how to run a business, and how am I going to figure this out, and not having the answers really held me back in my tracks for a really long time until I started to dive more into the actual resources that were available to me, into the training, into the nitty gritty work that has to be done when you are a business owner. And what I found was that there's ample information. It literally laid out step by step. There's a blueprint. And on top of that, I was in an organization where everyone shared what's working for them and there weren't secrets. I come from an organization that's military style, and even when I was working in corporate with pharmacy, both times it was just really hard to find someone who I could trust, to find someone who would want to give me the secrets to their success or help me climb up the ladder. Like, it just felt very what's the word? Dog eat dog? I don't know. I think it's called dog eat dog. That's the saying. But it felt like that. And I really didn't truly feel like any of my peers or coworkers or anyone in the corporate wanted to see me win, wanted to truly see me win. It felt like everyone had their own agendas, and it was what it was. And I didn't like that feeling. I never felt at home. I never felt like I could truly be myself. I never felt like I could open up. And when I joined this business, this wellness business, it was just such a stark contrast to me with what I was going through in my day-to-day work at the pharmacy with my coworkers and my boss and all of that, and the toxic, crazy environment, compared to this business that I was building and the community there, and how everyone was just like, this is what you need to do. This is who you need to become. This is how you build this. I want to see you win. What's your next goal? Let's do it together. I'll hold you accountable. Like, what? Like, what? I was just like mind blown that this type of culture even exists, because I had never experienced anything like it. And the fact that so much attention and dedication was focused on my personal growth, because when it comes to building a business, your business is only going to grow as much as you do. And so the focus was really on my growth and my own development, and I had to dig deep down on the inside and figure out who I am and how I want to show up in this world and how I want to serve people. And it was just such a stark contrast from what I was getting at work, which was nobody cares. Inside and figure out who I am and how I want to show up in this world and how I want to serve people. And it was just such a stark contrast from what I was getting at work, which was nobody cares. Nobody cared how much I grew. Nobody cared to help me develop as a person. Nobody cared about my health. Nobody cared what the hell was going into my mouth and how my body was reacting to it. Nobody cared how I felt inside. Nobody cared. I had a mask over my face, and I know some of you can relate, because before we had these masks over our faces, you were already used to wearing a mask at work. You were not there authentically as yourself. You had a set of words that were going to come out of your mouth. You had a set face that you were going to have when someone tried you that day. You held back things that you wanted to speak to someone or things that you wanted to pitch out there, because you knew that you, in order to keep the peace, in order to come here, get the check, you have a mask that you put on every single day to do the job that is creating and providing a life for your family. And I get that, because I was you and I was there. But I want you to know that there is an intersection between fulfillment, being 100% authentically you, and also making money doing it. It's out there. It's possible. And if it's really bothering you as much as it bothered me, it's time to do the inner work to figure out where that intersection lies for you. Because I promise you, if you're not feeling fulfillment and you wake up and you dread going to work majority of the time, and on the drive there, you're just like trying to motivate yourself to even show up that day. And while you're there and a couple hours goes by and you're staring at the clock for the rest of the day to leave, that is no way to live. And that's not what God intended for your life. You are here for a purpose. You should be excited about what you are doing each day and the impact that you are making in people's lives. And I want that for you. I want that for you so much, but I can't want it more than you want it. And based off of my post today, you also have to realize that God's not going to open another door. You have all of the doors open for you right now. It's time to take action and step through one of them. You have to give God something to work with. You have so many abundant blessings that are available for you. Wealth is for you. You can grab it. But guess what? It's going to take you showing up consistently towards a certain goal outside of the realm of where you are right now. And you have to know that when you take these actions, something better is on the other side, even if you can't define it, even if you don't know exactly how you're going to get there, even if you don't have all the answers, that's okay. You're not supposed to. That's where God steps in and fills in all the gaps of everything that you're not. That's how you do it. You have to show him that you're willing to show up and work towards some better life and work towards something that could be better for your family. So I just want y'all to know that you're welcome here. If you're already someone who prioritizes wellness, like it's important to you, and so you take consistent action, or you're someone who knows deep down that you have got to take better care of your temple. You know that you just need some kind of routine and it's going to improve your lifestyle, and you're going to be a better mom, you're going to be a better coworker, you're going to be a better human, a better friend, a better spouse. Like, if you know that, this could be for you too, because that's where I was. And these tools and resources, they help me change people's lives. I literally have the ability to help someone step away from a job that is crushing their soul, to retire a spouse who is in the military, to literally gain that confidence, help them find their spouse. I literally have the opportunity to help someone dump their student loan debt. Do you know what debt freedom feels like? Do you know what it feels like? It's incredible. And I have the opportunity to help people do that. I have the opportunity to help someone create time freedom in their life where they are in complete control of their schedules. Do you know what the world could look like if you did not have to worry about money and the finances, and you could really step into your gift and figure out the best way that you were going to serve this world? Do you know what the world would look like? Oh my gosh. That is just so cool to me. It's such a cool concept. And I am sitting here with this gift, with this vehicle that can create more of that in the world. That's a pretty dope purpose to wake up to each and every single day. And so I just want you to know that you 100% are welcome here. If you relate to anything that I am able to share with you and communicate, and I'm doing my best to do a better job of communicating the magnitude of what these small decisions, the impact that they can have in your life. So bear with me, but I just want you to know that you're welcome here. It's what I do. I take so much pleasure, and it makes me feel so much fulfillment to be able to give this gift to others. And if you relate to anything that I have said, I think that you should be a part of my community. I think that you would really like it here. I think that you would really love the culture here. I think that you will find fulfillment here, working towards something that is just so much bigger than you, that it helps you get outside of your own head and be dedicated to doing the work that it takes to step into that next best version of you. And that's what we're here to create. We're not here to just get you to work and so you can collect a check. No. This is going to take diligence. This is going to take hard work. We're going to get into the nitty gritty. But if you're down for that, I want to partner with you. Friend, the link is always in my bio. When you go there, you literally can see a section that's called Become a Coach on my top team. I want you to click that link. I want you to put in your information. I want us to chat. I want to get to know you. And I want to lock arms with you in this life, because this is so much more than just about money. Let's take care of you so that you can better serve others, so that you can create an income that is sufficient or well beyond what you imagine possible for your family or what you desire to be possible for your family. Let's create the time freedom in your life. That wealth and abundance, it's coming. As soon as you believe that there is more for you and you actually start to take the action steps that are going to lead you to that space. I love you. I love you. Have an amazingly incredible week.